What's up, y'all? So, you got some real intelligent brothers that's in this truth, and, you know, we were discussing about, why certain camps, they have different doctrines. It's all the same Bible. We all read out of the same Bible, but certain camps or churches, they have different schools, they have different doctrines. Same Bible, but different doctrines. So when it comes to the new moons, Esau, the white man, he changed times and laws. When you go to Daniel 7:25, it tells you he changed times and laws. That's why you blacks and Hispanics, you Native American people, y'all celebrate Easter and Christmas and all these other pagan holidays, because he made it a law that you should not keep your Sabbath days holy. You should not keep Passover, and all these different things. So he changed laws. So when it comes to the new moon, if you look it up, if you Google search, Esau, the white man, changed the new moon from the full moon, you know, the full moon, he changed it to the dark moon, meaning you can't even see it in the sky, you see. So when you go to the uh, book of Sirach, chapter 43, or Ecclesiasticus in your Apocrypha, he says, verse 6 says, he made the moon also to serve in her season, for a declaration of times. So the moon is like a timepiece that's in the sky. The sun and the moon. The sun is for days and the moon is for months. So it's for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. So the moon is a light, you see. So as the moon decreases in its perfection, it goes from light to dark. The Bible, God says that it is a sign of the world, meaning we're in gross darkness, in this world. So when the moon is dark, you can't see it. That means that is a sign of darkness, sin. You see, there's lack of understanding. So verse 7 says, from the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. So when the moon is lit, is full in the sky, that is the perfection. That is perfection. Verse 8. So it decreaseth in its perfection. Verse 8. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. So the moon is a sign of feast. How can you celebrate the new moon if it's dark? It's not a sign if you can't see it. You see, that makes no sense. So you have many camps or many schools, different churches that's keeping new moon and the moon is dark. That makes no sense. So let's go to the book of Genesis chapter 1, uh, verse 16. It says, and God made two great lights, the sun and the moon. The greater light to rule the day, he made the sun to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, the moon. He made the stars also, And God set them in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. So God made two great lights, the sun and the moon. The moon is a light, you know. The light represents God's laws. The moon represents wisdom that was given unto the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. So why would you worship on a day where you can't even see the moon out in the sky? If it's a sign of feast, how can you say it's a sign if you can't even see it in the sky? You see, I don't understand how, you have camps, intelligent brothers leading these camps, and there's no understanding that, you know, the month begins with the full moon. You can see it in the sky. It's full. It's a light. Shalom.